that was a bad start on the 2018 King of the Desert National Hare and Hound race by Roadrunner MC. District 38 is my local AMA district for the desert just east of San Diego, where I normally ride and where I started racing. After a few races that didn't go so well, I tried a few D37 races, which are in the desert north of LA. D37 races worked a little better for me, and now this is my return to D38, and I've been slightly troubled about thinking how I would do in the faster D38 terrain. I'll do a quick review of my short D38 history to let you know what I mean. My first race was a national hare scramble called the Rattlesnake Chase, put on by Roadrunner MC, the same club that's putting on this race. I'd like to thank Dave Kendrick for giving me some insight on how to ride my first race. How did I do? I finished dead last, and it wasn't even close. But I did finish, and I got this cool finisher's pin. This pin is my favorite. Is that a satisfying looking snake or what? My next D38 race was a tribute to Scott Plunkett, put on by Full Throttle MC on November 12th, 2016. I never met Scott, but I went to his website and read about him, and he was an inspirational kind of guy. How did I do on the race? Dead last. My next race was a dual Euro scramble. That was fun because you did 2 races in one day, separated by an hour or so. How did I do? Almost okay in the first one, but of course, dead last in the combined time. Are you seeing a pattern here? Good. Here I almost crashed. I'm not exactly sure what happened with the rock and the rud, but I seem to be asleep on the job. Here comes the big hill climb of the first loop. This hill is 37 feet up, according to my camera's barometric altimeter. The second loop, which I don't do, on Superstition will have the real hill climbs. But for us first loop people, we'll have to settle for this one. It sounds like the guy at the top didn't think I was going to make it up. But this is the halfway point in the race, and I needed his enthusiasm. Thank you, and I'm going to keep this thing going. like this video, or think you might like the video if you had a few more beers, give me a thumbs up, or subscribe. The camera runs out of gas a few miles before the finish, so I'll close here. How did my return to D38 racing go? Not too bad. I got 4th out of 7 riders in my group, and I'm happy with that. I was a little more than 2 minutes out of 3rd place, and a little more than 8 minutes out of 1st place. Hey, I wasn't dead last. And look at this finisher's pin. I like the Roadrunner at the bottom. What are you supposed to do with these pins anyway?